Okay, hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss what is DNS and what is DNS terminology and what is the role of that. So before we are wasting our time, let we will discuss what is DNS server. So DNS is nothing but it is a stand for a domain name system. It seems like a phone book of the internet. People use to access website using domain name. Like suppose you are using like any server, Google, Yahoo, like there are many more server and many more operators in our cloud environment. So suppose you are choosing a Google search engine. So if you are hit the www.com, but the computer, but the computer knows the only IP address like 10.168.9 dot something, you know. So computer is identify each of the DNS translate of these user friendly. So it will automatically convert the domain name to IP server, hence not a IP server, IP address and IP address to domain name servers, isn't it? So especially DNS is work to convert domain name to IP address and IP address to a domain names. Here we can see, I am going to the later, just see, uh, this is the architecture. Here we can see there is a one client. The client is initiate a one request like a domain name to the DNS server. Then DNS server, actually the thing is the first our request go to the Google server. Yeah, Google server has received the only domain name, but where we are where already configured the DNS server, it will automatically exchange the domain name to IP address and send the IP address to DNS server, and DNS server will reflect the IP address of the same which we have initiated for the request. So it will convert the domain name to the IP address to the domain name, and client can easily understood what they require. See, because the thing is, it is not possible to everyone knows what is the IP address. See, if I'm asking to you, okay, what is the IP address of India, then you simply reply that no, I didn't have any IP address of India. So simply we knows, because we have a human brain, so we remember the name only. See, and then here I'm showing one example. If you are go to the browser, then you can type in the google.com. Here we can all the like HTTP and HTTPS value. There are another concept, so we can easily find out the IP address of the DNS server. Just give me a second. I'll explain. See, here is client, stand for client, and here is server. See, if you are initiating one request, it is known as a domain name, and server will reflect IP address. In between them, over the client and server, in there between, stand in front of them DNS server, right? See, suppose for example you know Hindi and other guy know the German language, so it is not possible to communicate each other because you didn't know the Germany language, German language. He didn't know the Hindi language. So we need one like a translator person who knows Hindi and in German both, right? They can translate easily and they can communicate them how to communicate each other, right? That is the basic difference. The DNS is like our intermediate person. He knows the domain name address. He knows also IP address. They can easily convert the communication between client and server, right? That is the basic definition of DNS terminology and DNS server. What is that? Next video we will go into the deeply discussions. What is the NAT? What is the router? There are many more DNS technology in our environment. So as of now, I am explaining only what is the DNS server. Okay, thank you.